Hey guys, how you doing? It's Fernando here today. Just got a little special video. Wanted to share a little bit of the creations that you can do in WWE 2K23. Sorry for the lack of music, but because of copyright, I gotta kill all the music in the game.
Is a men's WarGames match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, WarGames officially begins. The match could be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the WarGames begin!
So this is a little bit of a fantasy booking match that I put together. This is AEW's BlackPool Combat Club versus WWE's Bloodline in WarGames. Will this ever happen in real life? Probably not, but it's fun to try and see what it would be like. And representing AEW's BlackPool Combat Club.
From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 189 pounds, Wheeler, you take.
Yeah,
You want to be a big
close
man?
enough.
You want to be a top talent? This situation is how you prove it. He needs to lead his team through this match, even though the numbers will be constantly against them.
Well, he looks determined. You have to expect he's going to go full force when the bell rings. He's got to incapacitate his opponent to try to negate the advantage.
Listen, every move, every strategy must be meticulously planned in this harsh structure. And we also know all it takes is one simple mistake, and that can be your undoing in WarGames.
The beautiful thing about WWE 2K23 is that community creations are shared. So you can pretty much download people's creations. A lot of people put a lot of hard work into creating certain wrestlers. Like, they did a really good job with Wheeler Yuta. It looks a lot like him. Down to the attire and everything. Now, as you see, Yuta's team also has Daniel Bryan, John Moxley, and Claudio Castagnoli. And for the Bloodline, who's going to start?
You are looking at the future.
Oh, it's Solo.
Bloodline. And from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa.
Hey guys, you realize that we're mere moments away from waging war? Guys, a tough spot to be in starting WarGames, but soon we'll have the numbers on his side.
You're right, Cole. It's up to him to utilize the advantage, direct his team, and be ruthless.
Yeah, but it's really critical. He needs to stay alert and stay active. And if he gets injured or knocked out, the numbers advantage is meaningless.
Now, Solo Sikoa is rocking his Bloodline colors. The original design in the game has his NXT yellow colors, but this is more Bloodline red. So we got it off here. Solo Sikoa versus Wheeler Yuta starting it off. And the advantage goes to the Bloodline, so they'll be having their first entrance in about 90 seconds. So like the rules state, WarGames doesn't start until everybody's in the ring. So this is pretty much the preliminary, just getting warmed up. Once all 8 members from both teams are in, then pinfalls now count, or submissions now count.
And responds with a counter of their own.
There's also a special rule that I haven't seen implemented anywhere in wrestling yet. I haven't seen it in any of the WarGames. But if you exit the cage, you forfeit. I don't know if that forfeits the single person or forfeits the team. Never seen it applied. So I don't know how it really works. Once you're in, if you exit out, you forfeit. But it's never been applied in any of the wrestling that I've seen for WarGames, so. Ooh. So, like, I don't see any real advantage of climbing the cage except for doing diving attacks. And that was a miss by Solo, a rare miss.
And the body's getting worked over. Momentum clearly on the
Alright, looks like we're gonna get our next entrant pretty soon. It looks like it's gonna be Main Event Jay. Main Event Jay Uso coming in. So Wheeler's just gonna be in a disadvantage for 90 seconds.
Officially shifted.
It's pretty neat design too. How WarGames is designed with 2 rings. And the game does take some advantages of using 2 rings. You could hop over both ropes to dive up to somebody from one ring to the other.
You didn't need to bring that into the ring too.
Oh, Samoan drop. And it looks like Jay's going to bring in some of the hardware. There's a table. See if he brings in anything else. Yeah, he's going for more stuff. That Survivor Series also a bunch of weapons in the ring. Unfortunately, you can't go more than 4-on-4.
You need to pace yourself, but you can't
The last WarGames was Bloodline versus Kevin Owens, the Brawling Brutes, and Drew McIntyre. That was 5-on-5, but we can't go more than 4-on-4 in this game. Still, though, 4-on-4, it still gets very chaotic. And with 2 rings, there's plenty of room to brawl. Wheeler's already a little shooken up, but he's holding his own against both Jay and Solo. But how long can he hold up before the numbers game takes the advantage of him? Nice German there.
And seconds left before the odds are evened here.
Wheeler's also the lowest ranked of the Blackpool Combat Club. He's ranked 85. Daniel's 91, Claudio's 90, and John Moxley's 92. And here comes John Moxley.
Taking this moment to tease him.
Also known as Dean Ambrose in WWE back in the day when he was part of the Shield. Oh, I got 2 tables there. And Moxley taking no time to set up some of the hardware already, but he needs to come in and help out Wheeler. All right, now we're even right now. It's John Moxley and Jey Uso and Solo and Wheeler going at it. Oh, super kick by Jay. The other thing I like about this game, the AI is actually taking full control of this match, and they actually did a good job. There are some glitches every once in a while, but I haven't seen them as often as I did with 20. And definitely, I mean, 22 are definitely not the ones from 20. I mean, 20 was littered in bugs. 22 did much better, and 23 looks like we're even less bug-free. But there's still, every once in a while, there's still some bugs that pop up, but it's nothing. It's not bad. It's nothing compared to the years past. Every year they seem to be doing it better at cleaning up the game. Alright, now we got Jay against John. Solo's on Yuta. Next person coming in is going to be the tribal chief will come up there. I thought he'd be last. Interesting, he's coming out next. Probably saw Moxley in there and said, yeah, I want a piece of that guy. Of course, so much history between John Moxley and Roman. At one time when they were in the Shield, I think they were drinking buddies. They were good friends. I think to this day they're still good friends, like in real life. Oh, Wheeler's busted open. Let's see what the tribal chief does here. Right now he's letting the rest of the Bloodline do all the work. Now he's going to pick the bones. Slamming him on the turnbuckle. Right now, Blackpool Combat Club's not looking so hot. The Bloodline is dominating this match right now, though Yuta's trying his best to come back. Solo's setting up hardware on the other ring. Oh, Yuta with a big miss. Moxley fighting back against Roman. There's a scoop body slam.
Hold on here. What good reason does he have to be climbing up the cage now?
Elbow drop. Nice elbow drop. Oh, Solo's got him up. Is he going to drop him on the table? He's trying to. Oh, but Wheeler got out of it. But he got hit with the table. All right, here we go. Next entrance for the Blackpool Combat Club is Claudio Castagnoli, better known as Cesaro in WWE. Oh! Double super kick by Solo and Jay. There's electric chair drop. And on the other side, on the other ring, we got Roman and Moxley going at it. Moxley counters. Tries the drop kick, but misses. Roman picks him up.
advantage, and that weapon.
Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of a submission here?
Ooh, the
Oh, what's Wheeler doing? What move is this?
Anarchy. Better be ready for anything.
Oh, a little awkward there. Is that a submission? I'm guessing that's a submission, but it looks a little weird. I've never seen that submission before. But Jay thought it was too weird, so he busted out of it. Now Claudio with the stop sign.
beautiful takedown into the Achilles.
I have never seen that submission before. I look kind of weird.
Damage in the process. Got it.
Like that sledgehammer can cause some
And Moxley with the sledgehammer on Roman. But Solo came to save the day like he always does. Always saving Roman's ass.
This won't win the match, but it's one way to inflict a great deal of
He
punishment.
got him on submission hold, but we still submissions and pins still don't count. Everybody has to be in the ring first.
whatsoever. Raining down elbows.
And now next up we got Jimmy coming in, the other half of the Uso brothers, former tag team champions.
Cage and heading toward the ring to give their team the upper hand.
That's the last member of the Bloodline coming in. And we still got Daniel Bryan waiting in the cage. He'll be the last entrant. Once he comes in, then WarGames officially begins. Ooh, still chair shot on Jay. But here comes Jimmy to save his brother.
Where nightmares become reality.
Advantage to the Bloodline right now. All 4 members of the Bloodline are in right now. Mox is actually holding his own against Roman and Solo. He's actually doing well for himself. But the numbers game eventually catches up to you. Here comes Roman. The Tribal Chief ain't gonna let that slide. Oh, there, but he stands up like nothing happened. But Solo got him now. Uh-oh, double team. And they busted him open. And Jay's climbing up the cage. I don't know what he's gonna do. He can't climb out of the cage. That's a forfeit. So only one way to go down. And yeah, he landed right on top of Wheeler. Bloodline definitely using their advantage right now. They got Wheeler double teamed, and they got the Moxley double team, and Claudio's taking a break in the corner. Now he's up, going after Jimmy. Got him on a gut wrench. And here comes Daniel Bryan, or Bryan Danielson actually. And this is about to even up, and WarGames will officially begin once he enters the ring. Here we go. Ring the bell. WarGames has officially begun. Pins and submissions now count. So first person to get a pinfall or submission on anybody wins it for their team. There's Jimmy rolling up Daniel, but no, it's too early. And John Moxley had a Solo in a lock, but Roman broke it up. There's Roman and Solo in one ring, double teaming John Moxley. And the rest of the BlackPool Combat Club are in the other ring with the Usos. But right now, the Bloodline is in firm control of this match. Firm control. Although Mox is holding his own, he's not going to last that long against both those two. And the Usos are doing very well against the rest of the BlackPool Combat Club. Alright, now we got Moxley and Solo on their own in one side of the ring, and then the rest of the teams are on the other side. But there goes Roman back there. He's going to go help Solo. Nice suplex there by Daniel. Samoan drop by Jay. Main event Jay. And you got Jimmy stunned in the corner. And Daniel Bryan just hit Jey Uso with the stop sign. Right in the head. And Roman just hung up John Moxley. John stunned. Solo setting up a table. Let's see if they actually use it. They've already used one. Wheeler tries for an elbow drop but misses. Double axe handle by Bryan, and then he's got him on a arm lock. He's got Jimmy on an arm lock, but no, he broke out of it. Another shot with the stop sign. Oh, the table didn't break, it just folded up. 1, 2, 3! Who got the pin? Daniel Bryan. Bryan Danielson. Wow. I could have sworn the Bloodline was going to win because they were dominating most of the match. But Daniel caught, I think it was Jay, in a pin.
One team seemingly just wanted it more.
In a surprise victory, the BlackPool Combat Club defeats the Bloodline in WarGames. I'm pretty shocked. I thought the Bloodline had this match. They were doing very well. Daniel Bryan, the MVP of his team. Like I said, man, it's pretty awesome. Only 3 stars. Wow, I would have thought they would have got more stars, but it was kind of short considering it was 4-on-4. There was a lot of blood spilled. This looked more like an AEW match with all the blood that spilled. Look at those poor guys. All of them are busted open. Good match, though. Good match. I still enjoyed it very much. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. I'll be posting more of these videos, just showing off different characters that I download and see online that are very well created. Like I said, they did a good job with Claudio. They did a good job with Wheeler, John Moxley, and Daniel Bryan. They all look very good, very realistic, and I like their attires. Especially all of them seem to match appropriately. They all have their red with white, and they look pretty good. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you. Take care. Have a good one.